once again, and I'm going to reapply because I've been drinking water. Sorry, the way I said that was not as appropriate. But I have been drinking some water here. I thought I was going to get some tea, and I did not because I was on the thingy there. But anywho, hey, welcome back, everybody. Alrighty, so welcome. This is now, as you can tell, I don't do a lot of just general live Q&As or just general live stuff. And sorry, my cat's going to be here too. Just because I normally have a lot of specific things to teach and a lot of specific things to get through. So what we are going to do is we are going to kick it off, and I'm going to try to get every question in here. The only thing is when I go by chronological order, I'm like so far behind. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask that if your question is there, don't copy it and paste it again, only because it means that I have a hell of a lot more to go through, and then a lot more get lost. So what I'm going to do today is, please ask me any question that you want. It could be about ascension, it could be about government, it could be my opinion on something, it could be absolutely anything you want right now. If you want a frequency check, that's fine. If you want a quick message from anybody in the ethereal, that's fine. I'm going to give you this, and it is a Q&A that was just of nothing but pure truth and love to you. Now, I will use my pendulum on some of these questions if it calls to it, and I want everybody to understand that I actually don't need this whatsoever, okay? I don't need my pendulum. The only times I ever use this is literally for a situation like this, okay? Otherwise, I don't need it, but I will hold it up because it offers a great visual for people, because I know everybody likes to have a little bit of visual and do what they got to do, so I'm just going to hold it up for you guys. So, literally, let us start. Now, I'm going to... My cat is here, and she's already like cheesed off because I'm not paying attention to her and everything like that. So, let's have a look here. I'm going to put my glasses on, just because I'm doing some very, very small thingies. So let's have a look. Hey everybody, by the way. Hi, okay, sweetie. Deborah Ann, wonderful to see you. So Charles, first question that we have here. Charles, you say, do programs feel pain to not sound insensitive? Sorry about that. I still get a call every now and then, so if that happens, don't worry, I'm still here. So do programs feel pain? No, they don't. However, they do replicate what pain looks like. So for example, if you had a program, right, and their arm got cut off, they would flail around going, ah, just like anybody else would. However, they don't actually feel pain, okay? Now, how do we know this? Well, not only do I know it because it's source truth, but because I've actually experimented. That sounds really, really terrible. However, it was during my process of ascension that I was just like, I had very deep-seated trust issues because I was a super atheist and I didn't believe in anything in the ethereal. I didn't. So I had to test everything. And I was a hairdresser, so what I did was, when I had an entity or a program sit in my chair, I would be doing their hair, and now I'm really sensitive. I have a very light touch. You know, I've got healing hands, so I've got a light touch. So anytime I would pull a hair on somebody, I would be like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, right? Because I didn't want to hurt anybody. Now, if they were source fractals, I would kind of make a tug and they'd be like, oh, ouch, that was a little pinch. And I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry. A program, though, if they were a program, I would take one little hair and just be like, tickle. Not a damn thing. Nothing would happen. And I know that's just a hair, but I want you to grab a hair from your head right now and pull it. Grab a hair from your head and pull it. Tell me you don't feel it. But anyway, so to answer your question there, Charles, no, programs don't feel pain. However, when they are aware that a source fractal is observing them, they will respond with the owl and so forth that comes with the illusion of pain. Okay, so entities and source fractals, they don't feel this. Think of Lucy. You know that movie Lucy? Where Scarlett Johansson, and remember how she was getting cut up in her sides here and everything, and she's just like, that's fine, do it. Because she was at like, yeah, they're kind of like that, but they can't tell you that because that would ruin the illusion of the game. Hello, Annette from Ireland. Okay, Kate, you say, how are you able to measure someone's frequency, let alone figure out the phonetics enough to find out a name for the frequency? Wonderful question. Wonderful question. Now, if you do want a very long, detailed explanation, I actually do have a video on YouTube, which I show you and tell you exactly how I found your frequency levels. So basically, how it works is this. I am incredibly high in energy. Incredibly high in energy. Sorry, I'm going to take this off now. Really, really high in energy. And the thing is, I know my energy the same way I know the back of my hand. I feel everything within what my energy envelops. So the same way, for example, you know when you have a cut on your finger, okay? You know you have a cut on your finger because you get a pain or you get a searing sensation. It could be just a little paper cut, but you know it's a paper cut there, right? That is the best way I can kind of think of telling you, because my energy envelops the entire world. And a little bit beyond too, I'm not going to lie, right? It envelops the entire world. And if you are within the world, you are within my energy. So all I need to do is focus my attention on you, and I will know where you vibrate. Because again, I know where I vibrate. Now, how do I get it into a number? Well, that is where my cognizance comes into place. Because when you listen to your vibration, so for example, somebody who is vibrating at a frequency level that is below level 5, their vibration sounds like a I don't know if you can hear that, like a It's a very, very low, low hum. And not only that, but it starts to feel very, very heavy at the same time. Now, because I'm cognizant, all I need to do is I need to ask the question, which is, I hear and I feel this very, very low hum. And I feel it and I know, I'm like, that person's real low frequency. So then I say, what is the actual number? And what my cognizance does is it translates that low vibrational hum into a number for me, because that is the way I wanted to translate it. If I wanted to translate that into anything else, if I wanted to say, what color is a physical frequency level 4? A physical frequency level 4 in terms of color, that is a little bit more difficult because it is the mixture of red with 3/4 blue, but red in a deep burgundy, blackish. So describing it in color is very, very difficult because I'm going to give you what you mix it up in to get this color specifically. So it's easier for me to be like, what is it in number? Right? Because we can translate that and it's easier to read in a number easier for everybody to understand. But again, how I do this specifically is because if you are within my energy, it is like you are within my body, right? And just the same way, if my finger is cut, for me to understand or know that my finger is cut, I need to focus on it, right? Or the pain makes me focus on it, right? So that's when I know, like, my finger is cut. So if you are in my energy, all I need to do is focus on your name. And then I will find your energy frequency, right? I'll literally find the frequency or the ethereal connection that lets me find you. And then I read you from there, just like I read my own finger. But please, when we do the actual phonetical name, that is when I'm focusing on you, again, even more intently. And at that point, I'm actually focusing on your physical heart. And I'm hearing the hum and the vibration of your heart. Now, your vibration and that hum literally creates a sound. If you were to do the same thing to me right now, because again, we're all linked. All of our energy is completely one. So what I can do to you, you can do to me too. So focus on me. in this moment, Kate, if you can. Focus on me. And I want you to focus on my heart. Look into my eyes. Make the connection really, really strong. Focus on my heart. And I want you to listen for what my heart sounds like, what my vibration sounds like. And when you do that, it sounds like Kulipup. And it's Kulipup. So that's what it sounds like. And that's what I do when I'm finding your actual frequency name, right? Because it's not your physical name. It is literally the sound that it is translating into, right? And that's why I encourage everybody to find their name, to feel their vibration, to hear their own vibration, right? Because then you'll know what it is. And then you can worry about the specifics of the spelling, and that depends on how intently you are listening. Okay. Yes, if anybody actually wants to find that video on YouTube, please go onto my profile. To the left, there should be a link that actually links you to my my YouTube page as well. And if you go on the playlists, there is Frequency 51 New Members, and click on that playlist, and you'll see it's like literally one of the first videos there. So if you've got time, then please do so. It's fun. Okay. Charles, you're asking my spiritual name, please, on here or via messenger. Okay, let's have a look here. Okay. Sorry, 1 second, my sweetheart. I'm just going to be here. I'm going to write this down, so give me just a sec. Because I'm going to listen to your vibration, and I'm going to write this down without my cat being on my... No, Shayla. Okay. One second, Charles. I'm just getting it here. Pardon me. Please stay right there. My doorbell has just rang. I will be 2 seconds. Sorry. Okay, sorry, I'm back. Oh, sprint into the damn door, I tell you that much. Okay, so let's have a look here. So for Charles, I have to listen to your vibration. 1 second, sweetheart. Yes. Sorry, Charles, my sweetheart. I'm also going to send this to you. Okay, so I'm just finding your, there we go. Okay. Because once I give you your name, I don't want you to forget it. Okay? I do not want you to forget it. This is going to be incredibly useful for you going forward. So your name is, and I just wrote that down, Haorton. Haorton. Yes. Haorton. So that is Haor or Toln. Okay? But it's spelt a little bit differently, okay? So that is Haourtolne. And I'm going to send that to you, sweetheart, right now. Is your name. Okay. So, again, let us do that one more time. So, Charles, your name, your spiritual name, and which I've just sent you through Messenger as well, is Haorton. Haorton. Okay? Haorton. That is what you sound like. All right. So, what I want you to do is I want you to say it loud and say it proud. All right? Okay, sweetheart. Jen Davies, hi, happy Friday. Happy Friday to you, sweetheart. It's a happy every day for me, really. Okay, you say, my father did that once. I gave him insulin and he said, ouch, but this wouldn't have caused pain. The needles is so thin and was in a fatty area. I felt he did that reaction on purpose to get me upset. Can you verify if he is a program? I can. Orke's father is a source fractal. No, not one. Program, no. Entity. One second, sweetheart. Orke's father is a source fractal entity. That's it. He is unaware. No. Aware of who he is. He is not a man of peace. He is a man of suffering and fear. He will not be taken by the harvest, but he will be causing pain. Okay, so here it is with Orke, with your father. Your father is an entity. He is an entity. He does cause a degree of pain and suffering and fear. Okay, he does. He's not going to be taken by the harvest, but he is going to continue to cause this, if that makes sense, right? So, yes, he is an entity. He wants to cause you a little bit of nothing good in your heart. Okay, can you tell me if my mom is an entity? I'm not convinced she's a source fractal. She's too negative and feeds off evil. No, Orke, your mother is definitely a source fractal. She is a source fractal because you are a source fractal, my dear. And if she wasn't a source fractal, then that means you would have been an entity or a program too, right? Because only a source fractal can give birth to another source fractal. So if you're a source fractal, so is your mom. She is just unfortunately super hooked on pain and fear, no doubt from your father, who is an entity of that as well. So the cycle continues, my sweetheart. Okay, hey, rootless, my love. Consuela, hello, eggs, is it good to eat? Consuela, eggs are not good to eat. They are not good to eat. They have an incredibly high amount of casein protein, cholesterols, and fats in them that are not good for you. They are about as good for you as a Snickers bar. Okay, so if you are an individual who is consuming eggs, I would like you to look at them as chocolate bars. So would you have 2 chocolate bars for breakfast every morning along with some toast? Of course not. Of course not. But you may have a chocolate bar every now and then because you feel like it, right? So treat an egg, 1 egg for 1 Snickers bar. That's the way I want you to look at it. Okay, Brandy, you say, I'm wondering if metals change the frequency. How does that work in regards to pendulums and the messages coming through? Absolutely excellent question. Now, metals definitely do interfere with your vibrational frequency. However, they are worse when they are connected around your skin. So, for example, like this, if I were to loop my chain around my finger, that would be a negative effect, or things wouldn't want to work as well for me, right? However, if I am simply touching, if I am holding with my fingers, my energy will go through this and go through onto the pendulum. So if you have a pendulum that literally comes with a ring on top of it, you know, because you have some with a ring on top, you don't want to put the ring on your finger to use it and have it kind of going down like this. No, because that metal is going to cause interference. What you want to do is you just want to hold it here. Now, if you are wearing jewelry, how jewelry does affect you, and again, I got all this stuff on YouTube too, so if you do want to head over to my channel to kind of look for more in depth, I got those videos there. How jewelry interferes with your vibration is because metals are very dense, okay? They're very, very dense. And I know you're going to feel like, well, there's some metals that are really, really light. It came from the ground. It came from beneath the ground. That's where metals are forming. So they're very, very dense, and they have a very low frequency in that sense. Now they can be used in very, very many different ways, like gold can be used in so many different ways, right? However, when it comes to your vibration versus the vibration of the metal, it is far lower, okay? So when you are putting metals on your skin and trying to use a pendulum, it literally interferes with your frequency, because if you're trying to vibrate at a certain level to get certain information, but you are being weighed down because you are wearing metal, it's like having an anchor to your frequency. Think you're trying to get really high so you can get all this wonderful information that's in the clouds, but you can't, because you literally have an anchor that keeps you grounded to the ground, well, to the earth, right? So how are you going to get that much information? Again, it mismatches your frequency. So that's basically how pendulums can be affected by metal. Okay. And how it changes your frequency, right? Dennis, do you remember what my frequency was? I have no clue what your frequency was at the time. However, Dennis, you have just gone through a healing period, right? I just came over to you just the other day, and you're still in aftercare. So you've got a really high amount of my energy coming through to you. So let's see what your frequency level is there, Dennis. Your physical frequency at the moment is currently at 245,000 at the moment. 1,000. And your ethereal frequency at the moment is standing at 125,364,000. 125,364,000? No, just 364. Okay, well there you go. 125,364,000. Okay, so yeah, your frequency is really, really, really high at the moment, but if you do want a more accurate frequency check, then I'm going to say we got to get you through past the recovery period to where I'm not pumping in so much energy for you to accelerate your healing. After that period, come on back and we'll check it once again, because again, you've literally just been pumped through with a lot of juice. Okay. Kate, you say, nice, drop me the link to your YouTube video whenever you get a chance. Yeah, Kate, don't worry. Just like literally pop on straight to my YouTube channel right now with the link on my profile, and literally just go to the playlist and it'll be right there. Or you can scroll through all the videos until you find, but it's literally how I find your frequency levels. And I'm wearing a gray top with a hoodie as well, so you should be able to easily find it there. Okay. Yes, wonderful. So, Arutless, you said, I wanted to know my soul's purpose. I feel it's with something in arts and creativity. I'm trying a lot of things these days. Can you tell me more specifically? Yes, I can. So, let's have a look at your parts on the chart here. And I'm going to get my glasses on because, you know, I'm still an old lady and it takes a long time to repair my eyes if I still want to see. Sorry, yes. As we can remember, if I want to heal my eyes, it's going to take 3 days of me literally sacrificing my eyesight and being blind in order to get that healing done, and I'm being lazy and I don't want to do it because I like seeing. Okay, so let's have a look here. So what I'm doing is, for a Rootless, I am literally just getting you on my chart because I've got you here. Rootless, yes, here we are. Okay, so you are a distance visual astral projection healer. So with your abilities of cognizance, clairvoyancy, sentience, and empathy, your kinesi element is fire, so you are also pyrokinetic. That is where you gain a lot of that. Pyrokinesis comes a lot from the solar plexus. A lot of energy is churned there and, of course, transformed into your emotions. And a source of power there. So your purpose is, of course, being a healer in terms of distance visual astral projection. However, you will find that because you are voyant, creativity, and you are cognizant, creativity floods in with you. However, I can guarantee that as you are going up through your ascension process, you will have a calling to help individuals, because the information that is going to flood to you will be that is able to heal individuals. All right, it's really, really cool. I was the same way, Rootless. because growing up, I wanted to be an art teacher. I thought I was going to create beautiful art because I paint and I draw and I do all those things. But then that shifted to music. So I played my flute, I played my saxophone, I played the clarinet, I tried different sorts of instruments because again, the creativity flows through you with your cognizance, especially if you're voyant too. And your empathy, you get to feel, and the sentient, you feel a lot of creative things. But I tell you, sweetheart, keep going up there and you will find that you will use this creativity to heal individuals. Don't get me wrong, that's not set in stone. That is, of course, your choice. But you will have I guarantee you, the higher you get, the more urges you will have to use your creativity, to use your vision, to use your cognizance, to use that beautiful brain that you have. And you're going to be like, holy crap, I can heal people. It's wonderful. So that's what I got for you on that one. Okay, you say, can you tell us more about entities and programs so that we can differentiate between both? I'm trying to figure out which one of my brothers is. See, this is the thing, Orke. You cannot tell the difference between an entity, a program, and a source fractal simply by sight. They are born the same way we are, all right? So they have all of the same things. What you can do is you can, of course, identify an individual's pattern. That comes with raising frequency, okay? Because you need more energy in order to find the patterns and the meanings behind them. Now, but the thing is, when you get more energy, your pendulum and your abilities start to kick in. And at that point, all you got to do is look at your brother, your brothers or your family members or whoever, and you just got to ask the question, like, what are they? And however your abilities work, if you are a clairvoyant individual, you will have some sort of signal to show you that they're an entity. I know, there was one of our members in Frequency 51, he's just like, have we noticed that all entities have like this green aura, green glow? And yeah, they usually have green or red to their aura. So if you're visual, all you got to do is ask the question and just be like, look out for their aura. What does their aura look like? You know, if you are cognizant like me, all you have to do is literally ask and just be like, are they an entity? And it'll be like entity or source fractal or spirit or program, right? If you are empathic, a program or an entity will feel, they don't feel like, or what's the best way? If I don't feel very much, okay? If I have an entity, I feel, they feel full of fear. And they just feel, they don't feel right. They don't feel the same way as a source fractal. So for example, a source fractal has a heart, you know, an ethereal heart, your spirit, your guide. So if I connect to you, because your heart is my heart is your heart, right? I know the feeling of my own heart. So when I feel you, I feel my heart, and I'm like, you're a source fractal. However, if I don't feel that, I know you're either an entity or a program, because it just literally feels different, right? It just feels so different. So, Orke, I'm gonna encourage you to keep ascending, to keep practicing, to keep finding out the patterns. I want you to look at this as it is a puzzle that you need to figure out. It is a game. So keep going. It's not fun if you're playing a game and you just have all of the answers. It's not really as fun anymore. So enjoy the journey and find out. And just keep watching them. Just like your brother's probably going to be looking at you like, why are you watching me so much, Orke? And you'll be like, I'm looking. It'll be really fun. Good after morning. Yes, good after morning, Adam. Full of fellow. Hello, my sweetheart. You say, what is my frequency, pretty please? Okay, fellow, your physical frequency currently stands at, 1 second, let's connect to you. 5.9. 5.9. Yes. Okay, sorry. We were kind of getting the exact one there. I'm like 5.8. No, it's a slightly higher, but it's not quite 6. So fellow, my sweetheart, you are at 5.9. an ethereal frequency of 2,472. All right, there you go, my sweetheart. 2,472 is your ethereal frequency with a physical frequency of 5.9. Hello, Rupal. Cheers to you, my dear. Rupal, you say also some words on source fractal entities, please. Yes. If you are a source fractal entity, it means that you are an entity. However, you incarnated into this life with your memory right also. So you are now, you believe yourself to be a source fractal. All right, or you behave like a source fractal. You go through the ascension process like a source fractal. There is a lot of source fractal entities who were born in this realm as well, because as the harvest is going through and all of the lower frequency negative entities and programs of fear, pain, and suffering are being removed, we still need some sort of fillers in the gap, right? So then we had source fractal entities being born so they can fill in the gaps with us and still come into society and not keep us down in the lower frequencies like everybody else. They are very hard to find, or they're very hard to disconcern, because they act very much like us. They can change their emotions. They fluctuate just like everybody else too. And their purpose is to literally fill in the gaps of society. And they will offer some sort of challenge in the future as well. But we will see what that challenge turns out to be. Adam, you say, Oriostian and I did a frequency check. Is it possible to confirm, please? Oriostian is 15.2 and Oriostan is 14.8. Okay, Oriostian physical frequency is... Sorry, because we're a little bit higher here. No, that's not quite right. 50,000. Yeah, okay. Oriostian is 14,800. No. 1,480. $1,559. Okay. Oriostian is currently at 15.9 thousand. Okay, so you are not quite high enough with the higher numbers. 15.9 thousand is what Oriostian's physical frequency currently is at. Oriostian, your physical frequency is 1,597.8. 1,597.8. You both need to realize that you are gaining frequency in a massive way. You're going too low on your numbers, sweethearts. You're accelerating very quickly, so think a little higher. But there you go, my sweeties. Oriostian sends her loves, just resting in recovery mode at the moment. Wonderful, because when your physical frequency goes really high, you start to get really tired. You really, really do. The normal everyday things that you do in life become that much more difficult. Going to the grocery store is like, oh, I don't want to, I can't be bothered to do this. Just getting out of bed just seems weird. So as your frequency goes up, you got to do your yoga, you got to do all the good stuff, you got to put the nutrients in your body, and you got to work out. You got to work your body and get it stronger. Otherwise, you just constantly feel tired over and over and over again. I totally went through it myself. Every time I had the ringing in my ears, I'm like, oh, I'm so tired, but I have to do some yoga. And I started complaining, but it's kind of like, you just get it done. Get it done, and you do start feeling stronger, and you process the energy that much better. So, Oriostian, I send my love right back to you, and keep up the good fight. Susan, yes, you said, did post my question, but it's gone, I think, well, but pics I posted on my dad. Yes, a message. So, Susan, you wanted to get the clear message from your father, so let's get that done for you right now. Okay. Let's do So this is from your dad. Let me just connect to you, Susan. Let me connect to your dad. Do I have you? Oh, wonderful. Hello, my sweetheart. Okay, let's get your message clearly for Susan. Okay. No. Oh, that's wonderful. Okay, sorry, sorry, Susan. I say this is wonderful on just because it's just so wonderful. It's not what you want to hear, though. Susan, my heart. Susan, I want you to listen to your guide and intuition. I am here with you. I don't want you to have to call on Kulipup for this. I want to develop our connection. Let's keep trying, please. Sorry, Susan. You got to remember this, Susan. You are so high frequency. People are trying to contact you, but they want to develop you. They want to help you develop. It's not about necessarily the message per se. It's about your dad's literally trying to help you to develop your ability so that you can speak to them all the time, right? So don't focus on the message. Focus on discovering what that message is, right? He's still going to send you little tickles up your bum and up your legs and all over your body. He's going to do all this because it's the game and it's the message. He's saying, hey, I'm going to keep doing this. Keep asking questions and we'll figure out what it is, right? So sorry, that was a cute message because I'm like, yes, that's wonderful. But yeah, it's not what you want to hear. Sorry, sweetie. Okay. Oh, bless you. Alrighty. So let's have a look at some more questions here. Christy, do you have me on a list yet and info? I don't. I'm not going to lie, Christy. Oh my gosh. I'm still on D. I want you guys to know, this list that I'm making, this for the physical, for frequency 51, where I'm literally getting you all of your abilities and purposes and frequency levels. Every time I do this, I'm not just simply, this is the information. I'm connecting with you. I am speaking to your spirit. I'm learning about you. So for example, if I wanted to, Christy, let's have a look. Let's find you here, Christy. Okay, so here we are, Christy. All right, so Christy, what I'm going to do is I'm gonna do one for you right here. So Christy's Christy's physical frequency is 8.6. 8.6. No, sorry, not 8.6. I have been with you for so long and you still don't. All right. Sorry. Sorry, I wanted to do that one first. So let me show you exactly. I was going for the frequency level first, but I'm being scolded now. It's like, no, cool, but we're not going to do it that way. So let's go for it this way. I want to know about Christy Green Brown. Christy Green Brown is a magnificent Horiant healer of her heart and her mind. She is, so again, Chris is a magnificent healer of her heart and her mind. So I'm going to go for healers, that is your category, of the heart and of the mind. So if you're a healer of the heart and the mind, that is energy, Horiants and distance energy manipulation. Okay, so we're going to put down, well, do we want Horiants first? Christy's spirit is a master in visual prowess. So Christy's spirit is a master in visual prowess, meaning we're going to go for distance visual astral projection on that one. She has a fire in her heart and a love in her spirit. Her Kinesai element is that of water. Okay. Right, so you are Horiant, so we're going to put that down as well. Okay. You, as we mentioned though, Christy, you heal with your heart. Empathy, sentience, cognizance, and vision are all of her wonderful capabilities and achievements. All right, okay. So you are empathic, yes. Oh, Horiant, yes. Okay, so you are sentient, you are clairvoyant, and you are empathic as well. Okay. And she has an amazing physical frequency level of 8.7. Okay, at the moment. So, that is what I do. So, Christy, to fill in your information, to fill in the details there, this is what I do. I learn about you. I learn about your heart and I learn about your spirit. So with that, so it's not like I'm just kind of going one by one, and this is for everybody out here. I know now that your spirit is a beautiful mastery in distance energy manipulation, right? You do distance visual astral projection, so you are clairvoyant, you are cognizant, your empathy, you have a beautiful big heart, as we already know, according to your current professions, you know. Your Kinesai element is water, yet there is fire also. Fire and water are what she works best with. And it is funny because they are opposite elements. But this is the skill of a master. Check you out. Okay, so you know what? What do we want to say? Where do we want to go with Christy though? What Kinesai shall she work with first? Pyro or hydro? Christy's fire is where her heart is in desire. You see, it comes out in rhyme, right? Christy's fire is where her heart is in desire. So we are going to put down your Kinesai element that I want you to focus on more so is fire rather than water. However, you do have water as well, as you are a master in disguise, my sweetheart. So, well, I'm saving this now because that's just one name that I do not have to do again. So I hope that helps you on that one, my dear. I relentlessly say, I am becoming more sensitive to those who are in distress more than before because you're raising frequency, your pineal gland is active and you are going for it, my sweetheart. It is only going to continue. And those people who are in distress will find you more because they know, well, their spirits know that you are able to heal them. This is what happens when we raise frequency, right? That's what happened to me, right? As soon as my abilities kicked in, I immediately had so many people coming to me who were lost and looking for advice, who needed understanding and direction. Because again, I teach and I guide, and that's what I do, right? And it's just like, wow, all of a sudden, just like everybody comes to me for help and assistance. It's what happens. Raise frequency and your purpose comes to you. Okay. Or okay, you say, can you ask Larouste what business venture I should start? I have a few ideas, marketing, online store, health and nutrition, but wanting to know which one I will go into or if there is another career I should be exploring. Okay needs to focus her abilities on, no, okay needs to focus his abilities on his ethereal energy consumption and progression. These business ideas, well, progression. The business that would be best suited at the moment is that of energy manipulation. Okay. Larouste. Larouste has said, and Orke, I don't know if this is going to be, well, it's not that I don't know, but I know it's not what you want to hear. Larouste wants you to focus on building your energy. Focus on you. Focus on energy manipulation. If you've put your focus and your energy and your time into this, you will find that you will become abundant in wealth, health, and happiness. if you focus your energy right now on a business venture, that's something that is in the material, that is for the material, and that goes away from distance energy manipulation, or sorry, from energy manipulation, which is what you are called to do in terms of your purpose, you will continually put out more energy and more effort than you will gain back in. Okay? Which, if you are putting out more energy and more effort than you are gaining back in, that only leads to literally you being at a loss, right? That's not good business practice, is it? However, I know that is not what you wanted to hear, but that is what LaRouste has for you. So let's rephrase that question. LaRouste, if Orke decides to go for a business venture anyway, regardless, and does not focus on energy manipulation or puts energy manipulation on the back end or the back burner or as a side kind of thing, what would then be the best option for Orke? Okay, so LaRouste says, if Orke is going to go down this route, stay within marketing. Because LaRouste is just like, at least we would do something that's a little bit creative, and I wouldn't be super bored, you know, that kind of thing. I could do something, and LaRouste could at least try to formulate some sort of interest out of marketing. So, if anything, go for marketing. It is literally focusing on yourself and your energy manipulation. It's kind of like, I have the ability to literally manipulate energy into whatever I will it to be so. It's conjuring. Oh my gosh. You are, okay, you have the ability to conjure with energy manipulation. So think of conjure, meaning you can create things out of nothing. You are a magician. Put it that way. Hocus pocus, there's whatever you need in your hand. Right? If I need wealth, I need money for travel. Oh, why don't I just materialize some paper in my hand and then I have a bunch of money? So I know in the long run, that would be a hell of a lot more useful. And LaRouste knows this. And LaRouste is like, yeah, I would prefer that. However, if you're like, no, I would like to give up superpowers and the ability to conjure in order to go to a marketing class or to do a marketing business, LaRouste is just like, oh, all right then. But that is where you will find the best out of a bad situation, is if you go into marketing. But I really, really implore you to focus your energy and really get this conjuring thing up and at it. Because I tell you, when you conjure your first thing, when you conjure the first thing you need, and you're like, holy shit, did I do that? It is an amazing feeling. Where it's like where the unbelievable just becomes completely believable, and you're like, holy shit, what did I do? On both occasions that Kulipup and I have conjured, we were like, when we did it, we were amazed, and we're like, holy shit, how did that happen? This is amazing, you know. But then I didn't put my focus on it to continue to doing it. I focused more so on developing my other abilities at the time. But I tell you, it's real, and it's really, 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 really cool. So I hope that answers the question. Right. So, Rootless, you say, thank you, Kulipup. I'm focusing on healing too. Wonderful. Dennis, you say, sorry, I lost my signal. I don't know if you said what my frequency was yet. I already know my name. At least that's what everybody... Your name is not Jackass. I'm not... That's definitely not that. At least that's what everybody mumbles when they walk away. Never, Dennis. Never. But yes, I did mention your physical frequency. Where were we at that point as well? Did I keep that down there? Yes, your physical frequency at the moment, Dennis, is 245,000, and your ethereal frequency is 125,364. But like I said, though, Dennis, you're still going on the aftercare of the healing session we did the other day. So you are going to literally be in a state of high frequency whilst my Horions is still pushing and pumping that energy through to you at the moment. So I'm going to say, come back after, like, check your frequency after a couple of weeks. Because after 7 days, your frequency is going to stay really, really high during the recovery period. And then after the 7 days, it's going to start to slowly trail down and stabilize to where it is at a normal pace, right? So give it a couple of weeks, then recheck, and then we can go with everything. Alrighty. So let's go through. Shivanji, my sweetheart, hello. Oh, thank you, sweetie. I actually went for a walk today and my hair got super flat and I was like, so thank you so much. That makes me feel fabulous. Don Omar, you say, I need a prayer request. Please, what is your request? As I just remember, I am an energy flow individual. I can help the energy flow of other individuals. So please, Don, let me know your request. Please, if anybody also wants a request right now, or a wish granted, because when you are an energy flow individual like myself, and I know there is another energy flow individual watching right now who will get this, if you want to make a request right now, please do so, but please be aware that the higher the request, the higher energy is required. And I can assist you with your energy flow, but the energy does have to be returned in equal value, okay? So just before anybody's just like, Kulipup, help me win the lottery. It costs a lot of energy to win the lottery. If you want me to get you the lottery, I can do that for you. However, your lifespan will be reduced if you cannot pay the energy back. It's not worth it. It is not worth it. So please, Don, tell me what your request is. And I'll let you know what the cost of that will be. If it's really, really cool, then I'll just grant it. If it is going to be a very, very high cost, I will let you know what that cost is and let you decide if you still want me to request it. If I feel that the cost is too high and it's going to cause you, like, I am not taking anybody's lifespan. Okay, if the cost is literally going to shorten your lifespan, I will flat out refuse to grant that request. All right, just putting it out there. Okay, so I'll wait for you to do that. So, oh, and by the way, when the energy is being exchanged, I don't mean in money. I mean in the ethereal. Okay, I hate money. Although if an individual is their only way is to return the energy through a monetary donation, then of course I will accept that because the energy does have to be returned. However, if it's too high, I will flat out refuse that. Okay, because too many people are struggling under this trap of money, under this false illusion of money, and I refuse to put anybody in a worse off state to further on this suffering. I think not. So just putting it out there. Okay, so Orca, you say, haha, he already thinks I'm weird. I stare at him. He's going to get really uncomfortable. Oh, your brother, yes. I did a pendulum reading earlier. That was 10.7. Is that still correct? Orca, your physical frequency is currently... 1 second, sweetie. $11.6, my sweetheart. You're 1 point off there, so you're not 10.7, you're 11.6. Excellent. Hontilla, my sweetheart. Okay, Shivanji. How would be the relationship of Toshma Paul and her husband in future, and what's her next move in my life? Or should we be with her, or I should move on? Okay, so you are asking about Toshma Paul and her husband in the future. Give me a little bit of backstory on that, because if you are with an individual and she is, I'm not, Shivanji, I love you to pieces, but if I am invading the privacy of another individual, so you're asking a question based off of somebody else's relationship. And I won't answer that question if I don't have their permission. However, if you're asking if you should be with her or should you move on, that I will answer. Okay, let's have a look here. What? This question is based off of a... Sorry, getting the information here, my sweetheart. That is worthy of him. That is vibrating with him. Yes, on his same frequency. Okay. So, not that one. Okay, so, Shivanji, my dear, the next words I say may sound a little bit harsh, okay? It may sound a little bit hard, but just remember, my sweet, I love you to pieces, and anything I say is not meant to hurt you. But is here to offer you clarity. So the words I give you next, they are going to be that of ones of clarity for you, or to help you make the decision moving forward. You, my dear, are under the false pretense that this woman loves and cares for you the way you do for her. She is using him for pleasure, but not for serious commitments. He should move forward and find a... Apologies. He should move forward and find a love that is on his own frequency level. So I'm going to suggest that you move on, my dear. I am going to suggest that you move on. His transformational process is underway. Life is about to change. His monetary situation is about to change. And he will be attracting a love that is pure and true very, very soon. And he needs to move on. Okay. So what's happening here, though, my sweetheart, is you are going through a transitional period. I don't know how much of that mumbling you just heard. You are going through a transitional period. Your life is about to literally change and go to places that you never thought possible. With that, there is going to be new wealth. There is going to be new health. There is going to be new abundance. There is going to be new love. However, if you are literally holding on to this individual, if you hold on to this person, you will be stopping your flow of energy. You've asked for my energy to bring you all of the things that you want in life, and I will damn well do that for you. However, for you to have everything that you want in life, you need to go through this transitional period. And to transition, you need to leave old patterns in the past and embrace new ones. Okay? So, my sweetheart, let that pattern go. Embrace the new one so I can answer your prayers and answer your wishes and answer your requests. Because that's what I do as an energy flow person. I can help flow your energy, but you got to be the one to ride that wave down that stream. Because there's waves down the streams. Sorry, you got to ride the flow down the stream of life to lead you down to greener pastures. But I can't do that for you if you're still hanging on to a rock way at the top. Okay? So, that is the advice I'm going to give you on that one. Okay. Hello, Amber. Astrid, hi everyone. Could you please connect with my energy and give me my... Sorry, I still get random calls. Calibration and my spiritual name with appreciation. Astrid, of course I can. Let's have a look here. Okay, so Astrid, let's connect to you, sweetheart. I need to drink. One moment. Remember to always hydrate. It is how you feel a deep frequency. Okay, so Astrid, so we are going to give you your frequency, physical frequency is 9.9. Yeah. Okay, 9.9. Astrid, and let's have your name here. 1 second here, Astrid. I'm just going to feel you a little bit. I have to let that water settle. Da, da, da. A. Da, da, da. A-O-R-O-U-T-A-T. No. T-A-D-A-T. Erutat. No, sorry. Arutata. Arutaat. Arutaat. That's it. Arutaat. Yes. Spelling is always something we have to work with, right? Because you have to have the right spelling to get the right pronunciation. You have to pronounce everything right. So, Astrid, my dear, your physical frequency is 9.9, and your vibration name is Aru. Let me. So what? Arutaat. That is what you sound like. Arutaat. Beautiful. Arutaat. So please, Astrid, if you would like me to send you that, because I definitely do need to, or if you are listening right now, I'm just going to give that to you. So again, that's physical frequency 9.9, and the spelling of your name is A-U-R-O-U-T-A-A-T, and then again pronounced Arutaat. Oh gosh, yeah. Isn't it wonderful? Oh, when you hear the names, oh, they're beautiful names, because you know when you say these names and when you feel these names, it literally releases the vibration that is within you, and it feels so good. It feels so damn good. So Arutaat. Wonderful. Okay. So let's have a look here. Okay, so I hope, I don't know if I've missed some, but I've just gone on my bits here, and oh no, it's because I went up a little bit further. Okay. So, no, I've just got lost in the messages, so I'm going to try my best to get where I need to go, but oh crap, it's not letting me scroll up anymore. Shivanji, you say, my frequency is Kulipup itself. What you say, Kulipup? Well, technically, yes. You know what's the funny thing, though, Shivanji, my love? When we literally raise frequency after a certain period, your name becomes my name. Or because my name is actually incredibly long if it's spoken, to the point where I don't actually speak my name anymore, because for one, nobody's got time for that. I don't have time to literally sit there to say my name in a freaking novel. I would rather feel it. But even just the beginning of it is Kulipa Patanga Noa Haha Ostasa Sotes or Sostel, or no, you know, we're going on. I don't even want to do that. I'm just going to feel Kulipa. But it's true. Once you get past a certain part, you're going to feel it too. Adam, you say, I've not seen my name on a chart yet. Oh, if we've not seen you there, I'm going to double check on that, please, my sweet, because you are in the A's. I'm sure I would have had you on there. So I'm just going to have a look and see where we are here, because I don't see why I wouldn't have you on this. Adam. Oh, you weren't. Now, I did pull everybody off from the members list on Frequency 51. So if you weren't there, I'm sorry about that, my sweetheart. If you are watching and you are a part of the Frequency 51 Personal Development for the Evolved Mankind group, and your name starts with A, B, or C, and you have not received your abilities and your category and subcategory as to what your purpose or where your purpose is going to make you flow, please let me know. Either post on my profile or send me a message and just let me know, because I definitely want to get you on this list. It's how we are going to organize everything. Okay, I'm so sorry. I've got so many inquiries, it's now not letting me see the other inquiries, so I'm going to have to go as soon as I can. Okay, so I have missed some comments only because I can't go back on them now. Facebook is not letting me do this. Mary, I see your comment and you say, what are my abilities? Okay, so Mary Grubb, let's have a look here, sweetheart. You are on my list, so let's have a look. Yes, you are. Okay. So, Mary Grubb is a beautiful and angelic angel sent from above. She has a lot of pain in her heart, but when she gets over this pain and feels her love, she will know that she is an empathic healer of light and love. Okay, so you are a healer. Okay, and of light and love, an empathic healer. So that means you deal with energy manipulation. Her Kanisai element is one of earth. No. Water. Water. Okay, water, which makes sense. Okay, so your Kanisai element is water. Empathy, of course. Empathy, sentience, horiance, and buoyancy are what she uses to heal the world with us. Okay. So, Mary, those are your abilities. You are a wonderful angelic healer of energy manipulation. So, you, of course, are an empath. Sorry about that, you guys. Diane, you are, your purpose is an architect and a builder. So what you do is you build cellular biology through energy manipulation. Where do we want to say energy manipulation is where she goes best, and then she is attuned to cellular biology. Okay, so basically what your purpose is, my sweetheart, is to literally create and build and explore. You, though, are empathic, that's for sure. She is empathic, horiant, voyant, definitely. Cognizant, no. Sentient, yes. Okay. Her Kanisai element is earth. All right. Wonderful. Okay, so Diane, let's get on here then. So you have clairvoyancy, sentience, empathy, and horiance. Your Kanisai element is earth, so you are very in tune with the earth and nature and dirt and all of that good stuff. So am I, and I absolutely love it. Sometimes I just want to roll around in fresh earth and get your feet in it. It feels real good. But anyway, you are an architect or a builder, so you build through energy manipulation primarily, but you are very keen with cellular biology, meaning when you are building things, you are very good with plants and animals. All right, plants, cellular biology, right? You use your energy to manipulate cellular biology. Agrokinesis. Not so much agro? Hydro. Well, geokinesis, yes. So you are geokinetic in that way. So if you want to know more, you're an earthbender. If you watch cartoons. Okay, so that is what we have here. So your purpose, though, Diane, is literally to go around and use your creativity to literally build and repair and heal those that are in need, of course, your energy manipulation. You will find that you will have people who need healing in terms of that, or that creative spark or anything like that. They will come to you because you have ideas and visions that other people will not have. Now, Orkay, you literally, I saw a very, very quick question, which you said, how do we pay you? Or how, something like that. I can't see it anymore. I can't see it anymore, but I did see that very briefly. And I do really want to let everybody know that if you need to return the energy to me, please share this video. Share my lives. Share the information. Okay? That is, so if you were just like, hey, how do I return the energy today there, Kulipup, for answering my question, share the video. That's wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. If you are one person who is just like, I don't want to share any of your videos, Kulipup, because a lot of the people on my friends list are not actually very in tune to these kinds of things, and they're going to think I'm crazy. And if you want to give a monetary donation to return the energy, I would prefer that you don't do that, personally. I know that sounds really contradictory, but I prefer that you don't do that. However, I do have the option there available for people, but you know what? I'm going to let you watch my videos and see if you find the links that have been placed there before. If you find the links, great. If you don't, that's fine too. So return the energy by simply sharing the video or just educating other individuals or healing other individuals, right? Give them a little bit more understanding. Let's raise all of our frequencies through the sharing of the knowledge that we have. Okay. So let's have a look here. Oh, bugger. I'm so sorry. All of these questions are just going so much. I'm going to see what I can try to find here. Charles, you say, Charles, you say, my request, and I hope I'm going to be able to do this. Bugger, before it goes. My request is to not feel like a hermit, etc., or a life of celibacy or isolation, while at the same time not getting lured off track with the wrong type of match, or just lust and wasting my time online browsing. Charles, my sweetheart, you are in healing right now as we speak. So when I was telling you the other day that what you need to do is you need to right now focus on you. Focus on your own healing and get this negativity cleared from your heart, which we cleared out a lot of it. And I'm feeling your heart right now, and oh, it feels so much better. So much better, because I know that there are some individuals that could not even take our live healing session because as soon as they connected to me, connecting to you, they felt such a pain in their heart. But now it's very nice to know that I'm connecting to you now and things are being lifted. So if you want to not feel like a hermit, all you got to do right now is take care of yourself. If you take care of yourself, my sweetheart, I will take care of you. I will arrange the flow of energy to bring people to you that will appreciate your words, appreciate the truth that you have, and appreciate what you have to offer them. I will send people like that to you. So then, for one, you won't be a hermit, or you won't feel like you need to be there. Not only that, but when you get to that point, well, not only there, but if love is what you want, if love is what you have in your heart, where you want a true connection, where you just want all that good stuff, you know, and not a kind of woman that is just there for physical comforts, that won't understand your truth, that won't understand your heart. We don't want that kind of relationship. I will literally find a lady who is looking for a guy like you, with your kind of heart, with your kind of truth. I will find her, and I will put your paths together, okay? But you got to be vibrating on that level, all right? Because if you still have a lot of hate in your heart, or if you have a lot of confusion and pain and suffering in your heart because you've still made poor decisions, right? And you chose not to heal yourself after this aftercare, then I can't find you that lady, because all you're going to then attract is a lady that is going to be much of what you have been experiencing, which is not that true, deep, meaningful love, and just more lust and ill intentions, right? So you do your part, and I'll do my part, Charles, okay? Let me work, sweetie, but let's follow this flow together. But for us to do that, you got to be feeling good, right? So take care of yourself and don't eat too many eggs. Mary, you're asking, I'm asking for peace and happiness in my family. Too much. No, it's not too much to ask, but it depends, okay? Again, I can manipulate time and space. I can literally help your flow of energy, but that is only if you are willing to go down the flow of energy with me, all right? If you are holding yourself up because you are holding on to the past, right? Or if the people in your family are making poor decisions, right? This is what free will looks like, right? I can put opportunity after opportunity after opportunity in front of you to follow that path of least resistance, to go for happiness. But if that opportunity is there to choose happiness, and you consistently choose negativity, or the family members around you choose negativity, then it may not work out. But Mary, you have asked for this, and my energy is your energy, my sweetheart. If you make good choices, you will have what you need, okay? But, like I say again, like I just mentioned to Charles there though, I want you to look at yourself primarily. Focus on you. Focus on just feeling that love in your heart that you've just found. And don't let it go for anything. All right? Don't let it go for anything. That is my priority with you, Mary. I want you to be happy right now. And I want you to focus on you right now. And I want you to not worry about anything else. All right? That's what we need, sweetie. Do this, and I'm going to do what I can to manipulate the energies to bring you peace and prosperity and serenity within your family and within yourself. Okay. And by the way, for everybody who's just like, how is she doing this by just speaking? I am that high frequency and that high energy that just basically my words will come into fruition if I say it and if I will it to be so. That is wonderful when you have high frequency and high energy and you have a will that is freaking ironclad, right? It will happen because I will control my energy that way. That is also why you hear me choosing my words carefully at the same time, because I know that if I wish ill on an individual, ill will come onto them, and I do not wish ill on anybody, right? So, and I always speak in my truth, and my truth is love. Okay. Oh, crud. I'm so sorry. I missed so many questions, and I literally cannot scroll back up to find them. So if I've missed your question, please redo it, and let me see what I can find. So Tracy, oh crap, sorry, you just... All the power in the universe, and Facebook still brings me down. Okay, so Faye McDonald, love your honesty. Thank you. It is the only way I can live, because literally I cannot be not honest with you. You know why? Because as soon as if I even try to tell a real lie, I get such a welling of searing pain go through my chest. That's why you'll see me, like, you know, when I'm trying to find an example of a lie, I'm like, unicorns rain down from the sky, because I can't lie. Right. Charlotte, you say, hi, can see you now, first time here. Welcome, sweetheart. Ask a question, get an answer. Yana, tell me something I need to hear. Okay, what does Yana need to hear right now? Let me see. Let's connect to Yana first. Yana. Are we connected to Yana? Excellent. Yana, what do we need you to know? Okay, Yana, this is what you need to hear at the moment. Yana needs to know that she is a sorceress and an empathic healer of love and light. Her aura shines with a bright blue hue and is a testament of her mastery in healing and education. Let it be known to her that she is a psychic and she needs to develop these gifts to bring herself and her family out of poverty and within abundance of health, love, and light. Yana, that is what you needed to hear today. If you like, I can repeat that. I will do that one more time because I know I speak really fast. So I will say it one more time. Yana needs to know that she is a sorceress and an empathic healer of love and light. Her aura shines bright with a blue hue and is a testament of her mastery in healing and education. Let it be known to her that she is a psychic and she needs to develop these gifts to bring herself and family out of poverty and within abundance of health, love, and light. There you are, Yana. Let us see what else I hope that helps, and that is what you needed to hear. Alrighty. So, Charlotte, you say, what is mine, please? I have no clue. Again, all of these comments are going really, really fast, so I'm missing a lot here. So, whatever you want to write from this period onward, please give me context behind it and assume that I did not see the question before. Okay, let's have a look here. Hello, Hazel, you beautiful woman. Jesus me, you're gorgeous. Okay, Christy, you say, I would really want to find out my name. I've tried, but it wasn't right. Okay, Christy, let's get your name. This is a good time to try. Okay, Christy. I'm going to connect to you now, my sweetheart. Hello, sweetheart. How are you? Oh, Christy, your spirit is so sweet. You just make my heart all like, oh. But you know what, Christy, you are empathic, right? You are an empath, and of course your spirit just brings just such love and joy. Like, it's so sweet. Hello, sweetheart. Oh. You guys got to do this. Please raise your frequency. Speak to your spirit, because you literally get like tingles and giggles, and it's like hard not to giggle. Okay, stop it. Okay. All right, let me get your name. Sorry, she still keeps making me giggle. All right, okay. Oh, woosah. Okay, what is your name? Estone. Ah, yes. I've had one too many E's. Haley Stunning. Sorry, I'm just getting the pronunciation. I've got the writing, I just have to get the pronunciation. Haley Stunning. So we have the E at the end. Yes, okay. Is the E silent then? Haley Stunning. Helistone. Yes, it is. It is A, yes. Helistone. So that is H-A-I-L-E-S-T-O-N-A-E. Helistone. You're so sweet. I absolutely love. Sorry, she's right here. Oh, you just give me such tingles. I love you. Okay. Hey. Helistone. Yeah. Helistono. Oh, your twin's name is Helistono, by the way. So, Christy, my dear, there is Helistone and Helistono. Yes, Helistono. I'm going to give you your twin's name too, just because I want you both to understand that when you know your name and then when you know your twin's name, you guys can really vibe a lot more. You can really connect much more deeply with each other. So Hailesstono. Stono with an E. Okay. So let's get that right there. And stone O. Okay, so Hailestone and Hailistono. Both of you, there you are, you're twins. Oh, you guys are wonderful. There you are, Christy. I hope that helps. And what I will do is pop me a quick message so that I can send those to you as well, please, my sweetheart. Okay, Hazel, how soon will we have our bus? Let's have a look here. One second, sweetie. I'm just getting the logistics. In the next 4 weeks, days. Sorry, Hazel, I'm talking to your spirit right now. We're kind of going through a little bit of like, okay, we want a bus, but we're going to go in this way and so forth like that, so I'm just getting the logistics, my sweetheart. Alright, let's have a look here. For 5 weeks. Okay, but the bus? So, Hazel, my sweetheart, we had to kind of go a little bit there because you're not actually going to have a school bus. You're going to have a little bit of a better vehicle to go through. So it's not going to be a bus because Hazel's is like, I don't want a bus. I want something better. So we're actually manifesting bigger things for you right now, but you're going to have to wait about 4 to 5 weeks for it, my sweetheart. That's what we're going on at the moment. Hazel, why exactly do you not want a bus specifically? Hazel is saying that it's going to take too much time and effort to convert that school bus into the home that you want in that idea. So she's kind of just like, screw it. I don't want to put in that much effort. Let's just get something better. It happens sometimes, right? So think of good things. If you are continually going to try for the school bus, just know that your spirit's like, I don't want to. I want something better. She's like, Hazel's like, the school bus wouldn't even have a bathroom. So, yeah, Hazel, I hope that is not going to deter you or anything, but just know that your spirit is just like, no, I want something more. So, she doesn't want to go through the effort of converting anything. So we're going to get you some good stuff. Melissa, you say, did you get my messages? If you sent them through Messenger, I have not checked and I don't think so. If you have sent them on this live, probably not, because as a new message comes in, it won't let me scroll down anymore to find it. So So there we go. Oh, Hazel, that was Herolden's question, by the way. Well, Hazel totally answered for Herolden. So that's okay. You're welcome, Adam. Okay, Iris, you say, what is my actual frequency? You said once I have a craft spirit. What can I do with this? Can you clarify that question for me, please, Iris? Sorry about that. So you say, what is my actual frequency? Your physical frequency at the moment is currently at 10.9. So your physical frequency at the moment is at 10.9. You said I have a craft spirit. What can I do with this? Clarify that last question for me, please. And then we'll go from there. Samir, Samir, my sweetheart, I cannot translate that. So if you can write in English for me, please, my dear. If you can use Google Translate and write in English for me, I will look to answer your question, my dear. Okay. Okay, let's have a look here. Kaya, what are my abilities? Let's have a look here. Kaya, what are my abilities? Let's have a look. So, Kaya, are you in our group here? Nope. Okay, so you're not in the physical frequency 51 group, so I'm just going to write it down here. So let's connect to you first here, Kaya. By the way, when you see my head slightly turning this way, that is my sentience, okay? When I'm turning my head to the right, that is a signification that that is the truth of the matter. And when I literally turn it that way, that is solidifying my will, as in it is as the truth. If I'm going the other way, it means that it is not the truth, and it is being scratched out of the energy that is there, right? So I want you to think of it as writing, right? So when I'm searching for the information, I'm reading and I'm writing. So I'm reading the truth of the information that is within the universal energy. So once I have that truth, it's like, yep, that's the truth. However, if you're asking a question and it's like, no, that's false, that's not part of the energy, or if there was something that was said that wasn't appropriate, like if I wanted to say, this water bottle is currently green, my head will go this way, and it's like, nope, so I'm then erasing it. That's like my eraser. Like, nope, what I just said, I'm erasing that so it's not written into the universal energy, because that would be a falsity. And remember, I don't lie about anything. So, Kaya, let's get your abilities through here. Kaya is an... Yep. Of love and light with the ability to see into the past, present, okay, buoyancy, empathy, cognizance, ooh, cognizance, and horizon. Okay. So, Kaya, my sweetheart, you have the ability to see into the past, present, future, and other dimensions, as you are a clairvoyant. You are also a claircognizant, so you have clear inner knowing, meaning you can get information of the universal energy fed straight to you. You are also an empath. You can feel the emotions of other individuals. You can feel their energy in motion or their thoughts that produce the emotions within them. And you are also Horiant as well. Now, if you are going to look for Horiants on Google, you will not find it, because that is an ability that is not listed in Google because people don't know about it. Horiance is the ability to compact energy. So whatever energy that you have, you are able to compact and compress it. So Horiance can be used in healing, it can be used in building, it can be used to accelerate the process of things. It can also be used for flight as well. If you can compact enough energy beneath your feet, you can literally push yourself up off the ground. If you are like, what the hell does she mean by that? Watch the anime Dragon Ball Z. that pretty much explains it. When you see them starting to fly, they are using horions to push energy, massive stores of energy beneath their feet to fly, right? So Dragon Ball Z, if you know it, excellent. Okay, so let's have a look here. I'm going to go and see what I can find. Carrie Ann, hello, would love a reading, love and light. Okay, let's see what we got for you, Carrie Ann. So Carrie Ann, because this is a kind of like a quick kind of, you give me a question, I'm going to give you an answer kind of thing going on. I'm just going to basically type out whatever your spirit wants you to hear right now. And so we're both going to see what happens on this one. So Carrie Ann, let's have a look here. Let's connect to you, sweetheart. Acute. Okay. No, I'm not sentenced to. Okay, Carrie Ann. Oh wait, sorry, anything else? And one extra little bit there. So Carrie Ann, this is a message from your guide. Hi, Schnicky Bums. Sorry, my cat's gonna come on here. Oh, you're wet. Okay, Carrie Ann, this is a message from your guide, my sweetheart. I hope you're still with us. Carrie Ann, I want you to listen and listen carefully. You are not alone in your house. Your spirit is there and has always been there. Those visions you receive, they are from your guide. The hair in your shirt, that is your guide trying to teach you how to pay attention to your surroundings. Your nose is acute and sharp. Use your sentience to smell and feel your world around you. You think you're going crazy at times, but you're not. I love you. Be strong. There you are. I hope that helps right there, my sweetheart. Okay, let us move on. Okay, so let's have a look here. Ashley, sorry, I'm going to see if sorry. Crystal, you are asking, would love a reading on me. Okay. Again, all I'm going to do is, Crystal, my sweetheart, I'm literally just going to give you whatever comes out here. So this isn't anything specific. We're just going to kind of go for it. Oh, Crystal. Do I still have Crystal? Hey, kiddo. Okay, we've got Crystal here. Let's figure out what we're going to do. What's the messages that we have for Crystal today? Is this all we want to say? Yep, okay. Crystal, your guides have a bit of a riddle for you. And this is just going to be fun, so we're just going to put this out here. Your guide says this. I am your... Well... Shit, sorry. I just totally gave it up. I'm sorry. The message was, I am your eyes, your ears, your nose, and mouth. I see with my sight and hear with my audience. You know me well, but don't know me at all. Who am I? Sorry. I just totally gave it up. I'm sorry. That is your guide. That is your guide. That is your guide. But that's just the first part of the riddle. There's still more to discover about who your guide is. So again, I am your eyes, your ears, your nose, and your mouth. I see with my sight and hear with my audience. You know me well, but you don't know me at all. Who am I? Crystal, enjoy that. Enjoy the discovery. Okay, let's have a look here. Oh, sorry, she really wants cuddles. Let's see here. I'm going to do about 1 or 2 more because I do have to go for 4 o'clock or within my time zone here, but we're going to do what we can. Okay, so let's have a look here. Shoo, I'm not going to do this. Okay, so, RuPaul, you say, I'm seeking a person. I want to confirm my feeling. Is it giving me correct info? Is this person a source fractal, programmer, entity? Love to know about this person. Thank you. Okay, let's have a look. RuPaul, I'm going to base this on who you were thinking of whilst you were writing this message. So I'm going to trace back the energy to this thought frequency that you had, and I'm going to just kind of get what I can on there since we didn't have a name. So just know that if you are also thinking of multiple people in this time, then things could be mismatched. So I just want you to know what to do. So RuPaul, the individual you are thinking of, he is an source fractal, yes. So he is a nice man, but also a bit egotistical. He requires further healing to his heart. Yep. He will need to be more okay. RuPaul, he is a source fractal. He is of course, of love and light. However, he is confused. Sorry about that, you guys. He gravitates towards fear, jealousy, and hate because that is what is in his heart right now. He needs healing in his heart at the moment, RuPaul. As he is going through the transitional change himself. No. He is going through the call of the transitional state himself. However, he is falling privy to the woes of the material world. Okay? So what that means is like literally he's not a bad guy. He is a source fractal, but he is, again, if there's a choice between positivity and negativity, he gravitates more to the negativity right now because he's in confusion and he's swaying. So just as you are hearing the call of the universe to raise and elevate, you are choosing, I'm going to be love and I'm going to be light, where he's kind of like he's getting swayed to go down. Okay? So you just got to bear that in mind. He would require approximately 4 to 5 hours of therapy per week in order to get over his issues. So yeah, So RuPaul, if you are going to get into a relationship with him, just know that he is going to require approximately 4 to 5 hours a week of therapy or inner work sessions in order for him to stop gravitating to the negativity. I don't know if that's something you want to kind of do right now. If it's something you want to invest your time and energy in as you are healing yourself at the moment. But that is up to you. So I want you to kind of take that into account as you are getting into the relationship. So you got to kind of work out what is more beneficial for you at this time. I can only give you that information for you to make a decision upon. Will your relationship be successful at this point in time? It will be a hard fight. It will be a little bit difficult, but if you are able to literally raise your frequency to a high enough point that you can help bring him up, you're going to have a lovely relationship. However, if you don't feel like you're strong enough to heal yourself and also carry him up too, then it's going to be really difficult. So again, I don't know if that's something that you actually want to do, right? Okay, so I have time for just one more. So I'm going to see what we have here. Alrighty. Okay, so Harolden, how soon will we have the funds for our bus? You won't be getting a bus, my sweetheart. And hello, by the way, I think you're fabulous and gorgeous. And you visited me the other night. Well, Harolden was around me, and I was like, oh, Harolden, how you doing, boobs? Anyway, yeah, I speak to every one of your spirits when you're not thinking about that, or when you, without you knowing. Yeah, that's right. We have great conversations. I love your spirits. I think they are so freaking cool and kick-ass. Like, you know, all of the cool shit they can do, the kung fu, the abilities. Yeah, we talk it up. We have wonderful conversations. Just letting you know. Okay, so Harolden is asking when you won't have the money for a bus because you're not going to get a bus. However, the opportunity, wait. Okay, sorry about this, Harolden. I'm not going to tell you exactly where the funds or the money or whatever is going to come for your manifestation because you will focus too hard on that. You will expect that specifically. And if your thoughts and your thought patterns change between now and that time, you will literally halt your manifestation. So what I'm going to say at the moment, and because we have to remember, Harolden, you are very high energy, okay? So if I tell you something and you fixate your mind on that, you will literally reorganize the flow of energy to accommodate that, where it's kind of like, well, shit, we could have altered it. We could have changed it. But because you're focused too much on only this way, you're going to mess up the flow of energy. So I'm not actually going to tell you that. Sorry, if it's going to block the energy, I'm not going to tell you. So what I want you to do is I want you to just woosah and cool and just keep focusing on what you should do and your purpose, okay? Keep focusing on your purpose right now. And let the energy flow, let it flow. And don't worry about how it's going to happen, just know it will happen. And I tell you this is coming from personal bloody experience, all right? I blocked my own flow of energy when I knew things were happening for so freaking long, right? As soon as I stopped thinking about the future as to how things were going to develop, that's when things started to develop. That's when things started pouring in my lap because I put my request out there and I stopped focusing on it, okay? The more you focus on this through anxiety or through fear, the longer it will literally delay the manifestation. Don't do what I did. It was a hard lesson I had to learn. Hard lessons I had to learn, my sweetheart. And it sucks. So just for the sake of that, I want you to think that, you know what? I'm just going to live every day as happily as I can, and it's going to come. But I did already answer Hazel. Give me 4 to 5 weeks. 4 to 5 weeks on that one, please, my sweetheart. But just in the moment, though, stay focused. Stay focused on your now moment. Your now moment. Because at the moment, it's like if I'm trying to cook you dinner and fulfill your order and get you fed, I can't do that if you keep coming into the kitchen and taking my ingredients and switching my ingredients and everything. Like if I want to cook your pasta, you can't come into the kitchen and take the noodles away and give me potatoes instead. Because then I'm like, okay, well, do you want pasta or do you want potatoes? And then you're like, oh, I want pasta. It was like, well, okay, give me my pasta back and go away and let me cook. Sorry, that's the best way I can explain it. Right, okay. I have so many questions. I realize I'm really, really far down here. I am ever so sorry. That is it for me for today. What I will be doing is I will be back again tomorrow because it is I do work a Saturday once every couple of weeks. So I will be back again tomorrow, and tomorrow we are going to go through the process of false ascension, the root and the trap of false ascension, where you are gaining energy but you level out and you don't seem to progress after this. Okay, so that is what we are going to be discussing tomorrow. I do also have a couple of readings to get through tomorrow. These readings are readings that were given to me or questions posed to me from during the week, which I will be answering as well. If you really enjoyed this live reading of General Q&A, let me know by sharing it. Okay, if I have a mass amount of shares on this, then I'll know that that is what you really enjoy and that is what you really want to share, right? So share it, and if I see the more shares I see, then it knows that, okay, well, I'll do more of these, right? I'll do more of them, and I'll ask some more of your general questions and queries as well. In the meantime, if I have connected to you and this is the first time you've ever watched me live, or the first time you have been around my presence and my energy, you may, and if you, especially if you understand that the words I'm speaking are truth and you're resonating with my heart, you may start to find that you're going to get some tingles, okay? You may start getting tingles in your hands and feet. You may start getting pressure on your forehead. You may start feeling lovely things in your heart. You may start seeing things out the corner of your eye. So please just remember, whenever you are connecting to me, whenever you are asking for my guidance or my assistance in manifestations and energy flow and so forth, that you will be receiving my direct energy. And that means you are literally, if you take upon the advice and you follow this flow of energy, it means your evolutionary process is going to be triggered. So you're going to start to raise in frequency, feel a lot of stuff, experience a lot of stuff, but just know, if you ever get creeped out with that stuff, give me a shout back. I'll walk you through it. I'll walk you through it. Or please join us sorry, Egot, you say pressure on your third eye. Yeah, you're going to get a little bit of that. This is all totally normal. If you want help with these feelings and sensations, please head on over to my group, Frequency 51, Personal Development for the Evolved Mankind. We have some wonderful individuals there. All are going through the evolutionary process, all getting a lot of guidance and help whilst we are going through this process. So please go on over there, come join us. And if you are, of course, looking for further guidance and assistance, we have the Frequency 51 psychic readings, life coaching and guidance page as well. And that is where we have a lot of the wonderful individuals who come from Frequency 51, who have raised their frequency, who are finding their line of truth, and who are able to give you real guidance for real help in your life. Okay, we're not just a reading group that, you know, just kind of here, there, and everything. Like, nah, these individuals are just like me. They're finding their frequencies, they're finding their love, they're finding their light, and they are now expressing themselves and following their purpose to help guide and heal everybody in this world. So please head on over there, right? Because we're all growing together, we're all developing together. Oh, Matja, I love you too, and just know I love every single one of you. Whether you want me to love you or not, I don't give a crap, because I love you anyway. And there's nothing that you can do to stop me from loving you. Nothing. Alrighty, that is it from me. Have a wonderful evening, and I will see you tomorrow. You are real. Yes, I am very, very real. I promise you. I love you all. Take care, sweetie.